3D printed slingshots, are they strong enough? Will they stand the test of time? Will they uphold to a fork hit? About to find out. Stay tuned. Hey guys, today I have a Trickster. This is a slingshot that was 3D printed, you know, those machines that take some sort of magic and some other sort of wizardry, and then they mix it all together and some goo comes out, and at the end of the day or 2 days, whatever long it takes, you got a slingshot or whatever you're trying to print. This was made by Coyote Custom Slingshots. The young man named Tim has developed his company for the past few years, and he makes some fabulous slingshots. But now we have a 3D printed version. What's the benefits of this? Well, super lightweight. It feels really durable, but it also feels kind of chintzy in my opinion. But chintzy doesn't mean bad, and it doesn't mean I'm right. I've had it for about a week, give or take. I've shot it a ton, about 1,000 shots. To me, that's a lot. I don't know, man. A couple of band sets, 1,000 shots, 0 fork hits, but overall, its chintzy feeling has gone away. Don't fear. Buy one of these if you so choose. It's got clips on it. You can see right here, right? Clips. They're single screw clips. They're kind of integrated into the side there. The design of this is fabulous. The hold on it is just unbelievable. The second I got it, I banded it up and I instantly shot in the catch box. No warm up, no nothing. Shot at a 40mm spinner. I counted out 50 shots and I hit 39 of them. That really amazed me. The hold just fell right into my hand. The lineup on the aiming point here just lined up. Everything just hit the mark, man. From 0 to 10, I would give this thing a 10. I really would. It's got its cool logo on there, which is awesome. Overall, this thing is proven to be really good. My first thought was cheap, chintzy, maybe not the greatest. After a week, 1,000 shots, give or take, had 0 band slippage, 0 issues, everything holds. I would buy this again, but I would buy a little bit better version because I like heavier slingshots. This is lightweight. Doesn't weigh like anything at all, man. You barely even know you're holding on to it. Like, it's seriously not even there. Son of a... Specs? Anyone? Have a ruler? Have a slingshot. I'm gonna go ahead and measure this. Dude, I am so blind nowadays. I don't even get it. So 20, it looks like 22. Whoa. We're gonna say 23, man. 23 is going to be your fork tips. So 23, right? From there to there, that's 23. It is a 90. So from there to there, there to there is a 90. Sweeps up like this, hand locks in, everything's good to go. I pinch it, you can brace it, very shootable. So now you know the specs. How about some length? All right, let's see some length here. Want to see some length? From the top of the fork to that very, very, very tippity tip, you're at about 100 and almost 115. We're gonna call it 115. So from top to bottom, 115. Has a lanyard hold on there. Lanyard hole right there. So you can put a lanyard on there if you want. Thickness, about 14 millimeters. We're gonna call it 14 millimeters. So now you know the specs. Let's band it back up. Let's get a couple of shots and we'll call it a day. If you want one of these, you can get it at Omega Slings. They're gonna come as a kit. So you're gonna get a 3D printed slingshot, you're gonna get a bag of ammunition, you're gonna get 2 band sets, and a wrench to tie it all together. Go to Omega Slings, buy a starter pack, and get out there and shoot like I'm about to do.
Guys, we are in the backyard, and I have a variety of targets out there that are kind of hard to see because the weeds have grown up over them. But either way, we're going to take this here Trickster and we're going to pop some shots off. Got a squirrel over there. Have a little gopher hiding in the weeds here. We picked them off through the weeds. And then I got a rabbit that's a little bit farther out. 3 in a row. Oh my gosh. There's a squirrel right above me too, like a live one. Well, we have a few other targets. Let's see if we can hit a can out there. Do have a little target hanging up in that shredded catch box out there. Whoa. Got it. This thing shoots great, guys. Now, what happens if you fork hit it? I want to try and duplicate that because I want to see. I haven't had a fork hit in quite some time. I really hope I don't have any, but I want to see what happens if you were to get a fork hit. So let's go set this up in the catch box and throw some stuff at it. Voila. I'm going to take this here and I'm just going to set it up over here. And then I'm going to step over there and we're going to shoot it. But I am going to realign the camera. All right, I'm using this dual camera thing. There is the 3D printed slingshot. I'm going to stand over there, which is 10 meters, and I'm going to shoot my normal setup, which would be duplicating a fork hit because, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot that thing. Hopefully I can hit it. Well, I guess that's enough. Let's take a look. All right, well, definitely has some impacts on there. I did drill it right up there once, which is closer to the forks, and once right there, which is right on the fork, damn near. Nothing broke. It did have some pretty heavy divots. So if you had like a really heavy setup, possibly something may happen. But you got to remember the fork or the clips themselves are going to be facing away from you. So all your hits, if you're going to have fork hits, which you're not going to down here, but this was just a simulation to see what the material would actually do. You're going to be in this area here. And that took a pretty significant hit. You ain't going to break it. You know what I mean? There's no flex in it at all, period. You can't flex it this way. So I believe it's going to pass the stress test. I don't know. Let's shoot it some more. Well, looky there. All right, so eventually we have breakage. Now this is pretty darn cool. You get to see what the inside of this thing looks like. And I can see that it's not full all the way through. In that section there, it is definitely a void of some sort, I believe, because it's not a fully enclosed thing. So this thing is kind of hollow. But overall, I mean, if it can take all that, I don't see why you couldn't take some normal shooting. Interesting stuff, fellas.
All right, final thoughts. I have to explain something here, okay? If you take any slingshot out there and just shoot it like you're not supposed to, you're gonna eventually break it. This is a 3D printed slingshot. Is it durable enough to shoot? Yes. Is it something that I could safely recommend? Yes. Is it full all the way through a solid piece? No. Does that make it bad? No. I just wanted to shoot it just to see. You're not going to shoot your slingshot like that. If you have a fork hit, it's usually like once. And then you're like, what the hell am I doing wrong? And you try and assess that. You're not going to sit there and hit it over and over and over again. Keep in mind the clips are on the other side. So if you have like a return to sender, I can only pray that it hits the clips and not my face. And if it breaks the slingshot, then whatever, it is what it is. At least the slingshot saved my face. So overall, this is a win. I love the design. It fits in my hands. I can fully get behind the design. The 3D thing, it's solid enough to be a safe slingshot. Yes, definitely. I don't like the lightweight stuff, so that was just not really my cup of tea. If you only have a couple of bucks to spend and you like this design, and you want a clipped frame, and you want something that's durable, it's going to last, it's going to come with ammo, a couple of band sets that you can just open up out of the package, attach your band sets, and shoot, then yes, this is an A+ slingshot. My hat's off to my bald head is exposed to you, Tim, and go to Omega Slings to get this kind of slingshot or all of your other slingshot needs and desires. OmegaSlingsUSA.com. This is their logo, and I fully stand behind them too. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.